Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Ra'arakakadash. Double honors to the pastor from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Shea Akim across the world, pushing the truth. As you say, Shalom to the whole elect. I want to go into a lesson about why you hate. My spirit came on a video, and I already knew this video, but I wanted to make a lesson about it. And the video title goes into this. Black protester hugs a Nazi, so he's a neo-Nazi, and asks, "Why do you hate me?" And basically the guy is going to say, "I don't know." And we're gonna start the video, and then we're going a little bit in the scriptures, and yeah, let's start.
What would you do if you were face to face with hatred? Would you yell? Would you punch? For Aaron Courtney, a high school football coach from Gainesville, Florida, the answer was hug. Courtney was on his way out from a protest against white nationalist Richard Spencer's speech at University of Florida when he spotted his chance to confront someone who hates his very existence. He just had one question.
Oh, you don't like me!
But Randy Furness, a neo-Nazi skinhead, didn't have an answer. Instead, he stared. I could have hit him. I could have hurt him, Courtney told the New York Daily News. But something in me said, you know what? He just needs love. That's when Courtney, taking his father's teaching as a bishop at heart, offered Furness a hug. And finally, he got an answer. I don't know. It's a gesture that a former white supremacist recommends as more effective than a punch, and Samantha Bee recently...
So let's play it again.
I could have hurt him, Courtney told the New York... have an answer. Instead, he stared. I could have hit him. Question.
Oh, you don't like me!
But Randy Furness, a neo-Nazi skinhead, didn't have an answer. Instead, he stared. I could have hit him. I could have hurt him, Courtney told the New York Daily News. But something in me said, you know what? He just needs love. That's when Courtney, taking his father's teaching as a bishop at heart, offered Furness a hug. And finally, he got an answer. I don't know. Don't know.
I don't know.
Finally, he got an answer. I don't know.
So, this is the lesson where we're going into. Esau doesn't know why he's hating, but they do. They do know why they're hating. The elite know why this happened. The elite knows who we are. But this is from the day that they are born. They are be born of doing wickedness. Let me put it like that. If we read in Genesis, we can start about, let us get Genesis 25 and 19. Because basically, the Jacob descendant asks, "Why the fuck do you don't like me?" He's asking himself a question. What is the reason why you don't like me? If you think about it, what is the reason that they can hate on us? What did we do to them that they deserve to hate us? Did we rape their children, their wives, or hang them on a tree? Did we do that all to them? Did we rob and murder and steal, rape all over the world? Did we do that to them? So, if you're looking at the real criminal, they have to look in the mirror. Because we didn't do that type of violence to them that they can hate on us. But it is in their spirit. Like we have spirits of the Most High, they got spirit of the Most High. So they feel it in their bodies. It's like we working with our type of demons that try to jump us on us and getting stronger with the day. They got their demons. So it always stays a spiritual battle. For now it is spiritual, and soon it will be not only with words but with deeds. And we getting in that time. So this is going to be a basic lesson, so we know why they hate us. Of basically, yeah, why they hate us. We go into Genesis 20, chapter 25 and 19. And reading from off 19. And these are the generation of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac was 14 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Pandanaram, the sister to Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So it's already prophesied that the elder shall serve the younger. And Esau was the first one, came out, and Jacob took hold on his heel, like the picture that we have here. Let us get this one. They were struggling in the womb. Here you got here the Jacob descendant, and here you got Esau, and they were struggling in the womb. And when they came out, Jacob take hold on Esau's heel, and basically that's spiritual, because he's taken, like we are taking them down right now to the spirit of the Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Their kingdom is falling down. So this is a spiritual thing that was happening. Right now they were on top, and now they're crumbling down, and I'm always almost falling down. The statue is almost down. We're at the toes. So 24 again. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in their womb. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 70 years old when she bare them. 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a counting hunter. So Esau is always in the fields killing animals and putting animals on his walls. He is always killing all kinds of animals, even the 5 biggest animals, the wildest, the kings of the jungle animals. He's killing the elephant, the lion, and I thought it was the buffalo. Yeah, he's always killing, and Jacob is more chilling and relaxing, like the scripture also gonna say. 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Jacob is always relaxing, chilling. When you're also going in the street, you see Jacob everywhere. He's just hanging around, doing nothing. If he's at home, he's chilling, doing nothing, relaxing, watching a movie, making lessons, doing video. And yeah, the Jacob from now, that's in the truth. But if I go to the Jacobs, what's in the worldly, yeah, there's also chilling, relaxing, and yeah, they're doing their thing. And Esau's always looking a way to be on top, always try to achieve, to be better. And it's in their spirit to always fight with us. 28. And Isaac loved Esau, because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. So the mother loved Jacob. And you know how the Latinas or the Jacob descendant females are for the children. They do everything for their little babies. So you know what Rebekah did, but we're gonna read it. But Rebekah loved Jacob, and Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field and was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. So Esau was in the field trying to hunt and could not find no food, no animals. Like maybe the Most High took away the spirit from the animals to not go into certain places where he was hunting. So basically he's already prophesying to the spirit of the Most High, because he came back with all hunger, and he thought he was gonna die because he didn't have food for now. And if you look like how weak they are, Jacob will be like, then I fast one day, it's okay. I meditate on it, pray to Yahweh Basham Yahushai to feed me, and I'll make sure it will be, Yahweh will make sure I will eat. But Esau is like, no, I want it now. They always, when you see them on the job, everything they wanted now. And Jacob is more like, if I cannot fix it today, I fix it tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. Let's go home. It's cool cat. 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We going home tomorrow. And Esau be, no, I want it done today. Because this is the way he is. He always wants his way. Also, if you see, if you go into the restaurant, you see them ordering foods and the food is not good, they get all mad. And Jake be like, okay, it's cool. We be more relaxing with that. Like, okay, cool. What can we get for free or half the price? We always try to hustle. Jacob is always love to hustle his way out of things, and yeah, that's basically how we do. Let me see where we were. So back to 29. And Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, okay, cool, Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. So sell it to me. I give you this food. You sell me your birthright. 32. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me? Now you know. And Jacob said, okay, cool. Without the cool, of course. But basically, if you look at how Jake will do, And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him. And he sold his birthright unto Jacob. So Jacob's be like, yo, put it on, swear on your mother, put it on your mama. 100, keep it 100. All kinds of things what Jacob will say, like, yo, sell it to me, swear this day. So 34, and Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. So let me read 33 again. Let me start at 32. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him. And he sold his birthright unto Jacob. So that's where the birthright's already gone. The birthright is sold. Jacob being slick, being smart, because he knows, yo, the food is no problem. The birthright is more, benefits me more in the future than this food. I can go without food. I know the Most High will make sure I will eat. But the birthright is the future. It's all prophesied to the Spirit of the Most High. It's all prophecy. So we're going to Genesis 27, and if you read us from 1 all the way the whole chapter, you will see what basically happened with Rebecca also, what she did. You read it for yourself, then you understand it also. I'm going to start at 35. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety, and had taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he righteously named Jacob? For he had supplanted me this 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold. So here, Esau's lying. Esau's lying. He's saying that he took his birthright. But it is not so. He sold his birthright, like we read in Genesis 25. But here Esau's lying. And he said, is not he righteously named Jacob? For he had supplanted me this 2 times. He took away my birthright. And behold, now he had taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? So he was crying at his father's bed, because the story what you hear with Rebecca put on the you gotta read it for yourself. The goats upon the here, let me read it. 15. And Rebecca took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. So basically Rebecca was saying to her child, yo, put this coat on, put it on. And you're gonna feel, it's gonna feel like you are Esau, because Isaac could not see that good anymore. His eyes was a little bit fainting away. So, but the coat of Esau, when you put it on, it smells like Esau. So Jacob was, okay, mama, I will do what you say. And that's all to the Spirit of the Most High, because the Most High put the Spirit on Rebecca to let her do this. So, and she put the skin of the kids of the coats upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the sovereign meat, because the father said to Esau, go to the field and make me some food. I want your food, what you're making, the meat, what you're making. So, and she gave the sovereign meat and bread, which she had prepared. So she prepared. Esau went to the field, and she stood up and made some food. And she gave the food into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am. Who art thou, my son? So the father asked, Who are you? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of mine venison, and thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy power brought it to me. So Yahweh brought it to him, to the spirit of Rebekah. So it is a spiritual thing. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be mine very son Esau or not. So he couldn't see it, so that's why he had to fell and to smell it. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, and his brothers were hairy as his brothers Esau's hands. So he blessed him. So here was the blessing. And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. 25. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him. And he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field, which the Lord had blessed. Therefore Yahweh gave thee of the dough of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that cursed thee, and blessed be he that blessed thee. So this is a future prophecy that they gonna serve us. Like I was saying in the beginning, the elders will serve the younger. This is all nations gonna bow down to us and serve us. The mother's son bowed down to thee. Cursed be every one that cursed thee, and blessed be he that blessed thee. 30. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting, and he also had made silver meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn, Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Where is he that had taken venison, but brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest. and have blessed him, yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even also, O my father. 35. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and had taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he righteously named Jacob? For he had supplanted me this 2 times. He took away my birthright. No, he did not. Jacob didn't take it. You sold it. Let me get a precept about, let me go to Hebrews 12. Hebrews 12 and 16. Here. Let there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So he's lying here, like Esau always do. He's lying. Back to 36. Birthright. And behold, now he had taken away my blessing. He outsmarted you. Also the Spirit of the Most High. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? It's like Tyrese. What more do you want from me? Jacob crying like Isaac's. Whoa. Esau's be crying like a bitch. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou not but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. You're still crying like a bitch. Get over it. Get over it. Like you say when we have slavery. Get over it. Get over it, niggas. Get over it, Esau. Stop crying like a bitch. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off his neck. So, let me read further. And Esau hated Jacob. So he hated Jacob. This is a hate. This is a hate. This is all going back. I don't know. It's going back to this. I don't know. You know. Your blessing is, you're mad because of your birthright and your blessing. But you sold it for a piece of shit meat. And the other one, yeah, we outsmarted you. Jacob is a hustler, out of the Spirit of the Most High. That's why he said, you're stupid. Let me read it again, 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So Esau's always hating on us. This is the reason why they're hating. It's in their soul to hate it. They feel it. They give it away for meat. 42. And these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to Rebekah, and she sent and called Jacob her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth confirm himself, purposing to kill thee. So we know why Esau hates Jacob, and now Esau knows for sure if we see this video. And let me get one more. Because they got the sword as blessing. And Yahushua said here, Then said Yahushua unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. So their own blessing of the sword is gonna get them at the end. Also, it's coming back on them. So this is the thing what we are looking for, the downfall of our enemies. But I want to go to, there's another scripture that comes to mind. Let me get it here. Yeah. For Second Esdras 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So, right now we live in a time that Esau is going down. Esau's kingdom is falling, is crumbling, is going nowhere. Slowly but surely we're seeing the downfall of our enemies, and we are rising up. And hopefully the elect will be safe out of it, and hopefully the day will go smooth. But we're going through some rough times, tribulations. Yes, all kinds of things are still coming. But we're looking forward to all of this, so we can go to the end faster. But I want to play a little bit more of the video. Let me get it back. Let us go back.
It's a gesture that a former white supremacist recommends as more effective than a punch, and Samantha Bee recently even dedicated a whole tongue-in-cheek segment to it.
I would imagine in the history of the world, nobody's changed their opinion because they got punched in the face, because it now makes them the victim. So, hug a Nazi.
Christian Piccolino now runs Life After Hate, a counter-radicalization group, and says that the key to reaching and reforming white supremacists is understanding.
The best way
Yes.
to destroy hate is with love.
I'm sorry. You said what now?
Daryl Davis, a blues musician from Chicago, has employed love and understanding as Davis, a blues musician from Chicago, has
The best way
Yes.
to destroy hate is with love.
I'm sorry.
The best way to destroy hate is with love. I got a scripture for you. Let me get it here. Full chapter. Yes. Let me start. Malachi 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord. Let me put it like this. Oops, yes. What's happening here? Come. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau. So to fight your hate with your love is not the way that the Most High thinks about it. So it doesn't matter what man thinks. Everything is going to the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And we ain't the people that's in the truth knows not to follow man's word, but only the word of the Most High. 3. And I hated Esau, and lay his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolated places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever. So this is the pride what they also have. They always think they can come back and build. But the Lord said, they will think, but I will throw down. But I hate them. So it's not about coming for love here. So that's not the reason why we are gotta get together. There's no such thing as we has to come sing lullabies with each other. That's not gonna happen. We going against each other. So if is the Most High racist? Yeah. So am I. So are the men of the Lord. Yeah, we are racist. You can call it because we are following the Most High. He chose a certain race, and that's the Israelites. That says in Deuteronomy. Let me get that quick. For thou art a holy people. In Deuteronomy 28. I thought. Let me know. It's not 28. It's chapter 7. Chapter 7 and 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the scripture only explains why he chosen a race above another race. So is he a racist? Yeah. And are we gonna sing lullabies? No. Esau, this is what you're going to get. You're going in hardcore slavery. But let me keep it basic, because I go into another topic and I don't want to get distracted. Let us continue.
You said what now?
Daryl Davis, a blues musician from Chicago, has employed love and understanding as tools in dismantling hate. Over the last 30 years, 200 Ku Klux Klan members have given up their robes as a result of their friendship with Davis.
If you spend 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, with your arch enemy, you will find that you have something in common with him or her.
But many don't agree with Davis. In a sit-down with 2 Black Lives Matter activists in his documentary Accidental Courtesy, he tries to explain his approach.
We all have to live in this country together.
We all have to live in this country together.
Okay, we did. Otherwise, we're going to end up self-destructing.
Instead of spending time collecting the history of hate, why not spend that time trying to collect the history that was stolen from us?
Critics of Davis.
Because this is what they're doing, stealing the image and painting the image and changing the image in the likeness or their gods, what's supposed to look as their god, but it's just whitewashing. I also have a picture of that here, so. This was Yahushai, and they painted it here, so after. So they're changing the image. So what they were saying,
Of those
And
trying to
that's-
fight hate with hugs,
and not supporting the Black Lives Matter, because that's a piece of shit thing. But going back to the Most High, that's the thing that you need, and not going live together, be together, and that's not what we're supposed to do. There's supposed to be division. That's what if Yahushua come back, he's come to make division. I'm gonna get that scripture also. Let me go first to Matthew. I want to look. Yeah, this is also what I want to have. Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. So this is already let you see that the Most High ain't come to deal with lullabies, singing together happy songs. He's coming to destroy. He's coming to kill. And we read what Esau's blessing is, so the blessing he will get. Here, Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you no, but rather division. So the Yahweh Basham Yahushua is coming to fight, to make a division among people. So we're not going to sing together. All races going to be separated again. He's going to bring back his people and take them out of this shitty hole. And for the people that don't want to listen, yeah, you're going to die. 2/3 of our people is going to die. So the people that's going back to Yahweh Basham Yahushai, his servants shall eat. Through Yahushai, everything is possible. All things are possible through Yahushai. If we believe, if we have faith. That's the only thing that we can do. Work to our salvation. Try to do our best. Examine yourself every day. Let me see this one. Here, the wicked are astray from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Esau is always speaking lies. Esau is a damn devil. That's what he is, a damn devil. He thinks he can outsmart us, but we are already from the beginning, from the get-go we outsmarted them. They ain't shit. And let's just go further.
ask, why must the burden of being the bigger person continuously fall on the oppressed, and specifically on people of color? And while the concept of hugging the racism out of a person is attractive, the reality is that doing so puts yourself at risk when facing someone whose entire ideology is at odds with your safety. It's a question that separated schools of thought in the civil rights movement too. Malcolm X urged for equality by any means necessary, while Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. preached about the weapon of love. If we are arrested every day, if we are exploited every day, if we are trampled over every day, don't ever let anyone pull you so low as to hate them. We must use the weapon of love. We must have compassion and understanding for those who hate us. We must realize that so many people are taught to hate us that they're not totally responsible for their hate. But we stand in life at midnight. We are always on the threshold of a new dawn. There's no manual for how to erase hate and intolerance. What is the right way to approach a Nazi? Is there one? But if there were a chance you could somehow open someone's eyes to a new perspective through kindness, would you? For Uprocks, I'm Steve Vasquez.
So basically, I want to get the scripture also. If the world, John 15:18, if the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before I hated you. That's like it before. Wow. 18. Let me read it again. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. So the people that are thinking sometimes, like the Jacob descendant was asking in the beginning, why the fuck the neo-Nazi guy was hating on him. This is the whole reason. The birthright, the blessing, and they've been hating us. And also I want to get another scripture, and that's, I think it's gonna be the last one. Let me see. Because the scriptures go hand in hand with the picture what I had here shown. They changed the image, they painted it over. So first Maccabees 3:48, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image. So that's already something that they've been doing, and changing every image that they see and make it their own faces painted on everything, so they will get higher in rank. So if we look to that, we thinking that we are at the bottom, and basically they're a piece of shit again. Yeah, with that I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Ra'ara Kakadosh Barakatah. Shalom. Esau, you're a piece of shit.